So what do you think is the single greatest issue facing the district court here in Nueces County?
District court or district attorney's office?
The district attorney's office as it, well, and it feeds into the district court too.
Right.
So what do you think is the single greatest?
I think the district courts are functional. I think the district courts are handling the cases as they're coming in. I think probably the biggest, greatest obstacle they have is what I would consider a naive perspective on prosecution. They are trying to deal with the backlog by rejecting cases that don't meet a threshold or don't meet a criteria. The problem is every single case matters. Even low-level drug cases, you have to intervene as a prosecutor to see if that person needs help. That, you know, a person with a low-level drug case may have a big drug addiction issue. They may not have resources to get help, and we can provide that through the state, which would then prevent them from spiraling downhill. You end up having low-level drug offenses where people develop a drug addiction and then they spiral down by losing their job or committing thefts or committing violence or becoming violent, and those are things that we could avoid with effective prosecution. The other thing is, just because somebody may have a low-level drug arrest doesn't mean they might not be a violent person. You have to evaluate the offense and the offender to determine what's in the best interest of the community. And shortcuts don't work. Shortcuts don't solve problems. I was reading on, one proposed solution. I think in the Texas Monthly in 2016, James Garner said that if he got raises for the prosecutors wouldn't leave, and that way they could handle the backlog. And we don't pay a lot as prosecutors, but we're never going to compete with private industry. We're never going to compete with private salaries. So to say that the solution is to give the prosecutors raises, those are the same prosecutors that created the backlog, and then you're saying pay them more money to solve the problem. I don't see that that is the solution. I think training them how to be more efficient and more effective in handling the cases will reduce the caseloads.